Hello, and welcome to another episode of Ranting and Raving. And this episode will be about parenting. Not saying I'm an expert at it, but I have three adopted children and one biological child. But to get to what I really want to say is, um, we are raising, of course, you all should know this though, but we're raising the next generation, our future, our predecessors, or whatever you want to call them, to do better than we have done and to further it into the future. Well, at this point, some of the uh, younger parents, uh, the millennial parents, or whatever you want to call them, are not living up to their role as parents. Now, being in childcare, of course, we're trained to learn and observe different things about a child and their development and everything such. Well, if you have a child that's, acting out and pushing, pinching, biting, and doing other things to other children, there's something happening within that child's home setting. So I'm not going to try and sit here and play like I'm some type of expert at it, but I have been in the child care field for about 30, 40 years. Started when I was like about 15. But throughout the years, I got my training and everything I needed to be so-called certified in this worldly realm. So I just wanted to put this out there for parents. Uh, when a child gets hurt, falls, or does something devious, it's not cute. It's not funny. And all you're doing is desensitizing that child to life around them. They see another child get hurt or get bit or something, they think it's funny. It's hilarious. They may even pee their pants. But as a parent, you shouldn't let that go on. Same thing with this bullying. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember that happening throughout my childhood. But some of the things that I've seen in childcare, a child picks with another child, and if you don't nip it right there and stop it, you become part of the problem. Because that child, seeing an adult there, and the adult is laughing at him, egging it on, all you're doing is damaging that child to make them become part of the system that's already making millions off young black children, white children. It doesn't matter. Color doesn't matter anymore, because right now we're all slaves to society, and you're putting your child in harm's way. And if the government or the state has anything to do with it, they're going to make it where even your body, they're going to have some say so over what your child can learn, the way they act and all that. And by the way, that's already happening. I'm just reiterating it, or whatever you want to say. In the school system, they're teaching things that parents don't teach their children, and the children are starting to be more afraid of the teachers and the staff and stuff at school than their own parents. And of course, I blame this on the system. I've been on both sides of the system. I've been a foster parent, getting children that are troubled and coming into the system, and I've been on the opposite side, having a child that went into the system, that I got from the system. So, and that's another story if it's requested. But otherwise, you need to really debate on how you want to handle your children, because not handling them, not showing them right from wrong, you're not doing anything but hurting them. But you'll be the first one crying and saying, "Oh, my baby, it never did this, she never, he ever, whatever, never did anything." But it's a lie. And deep down inside your spirit, you know that. You're letting your child get away with murder. Maybe not murder, but at that time, when they grow up, they will be trying to get away with murder. But enough being said on that. All I want to do is just to try and tell some of the parents, you have to really work with your children, talk to your children like they can understand you like we talk. Don't go baby talking, because that delays their development in speaking, and then they're having trouble while they're in childcare because they can't verbalize, can't say what they want to say, so they bite another child, punch a child. It goes on. It's been going on at different times throughout my whole career. So if you all can just sit down and be a little more involved with your children from young age. Don't play with them and coo them at 1 and 2, infants all the way to 1 or 2, and then all of a sudden stop interacting with them and let them just tear things up and do whatever they want, because by then it's going to be out of your control and they're going to do what they want to do, or think they can do what they want to do, and the system will have them. And then it become a form of I call paid slavery. I mean, they don't get really paid much, but it's free work for the system. So if you all can, or even listen to this, try and put a handle on your children, because when they come to the daycares and they're out of control, daycare people just put them to the side. They don't care. I'm not saying I do that, because I will work with them. But a lot of children, and I've seen my share of children that are considered badasses, but I feel sorry for these children, and there's nothing I can do about it. So if you don't take care of them, the state will. So that's all for this rant and rave on parenting in this new age and technology. Thank you.